Hello, who are you and where are you from?
My name is Roberto Vargas. I am originally from Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, but now live in Philadelphia.
Hi, I'm Amanda Licastro, and I currently live in Wilmington, Delaware, but I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Fantastic. And what do you do? What do you all do?
I am a librarian here at Swathmore College.
I am as well.
Fantastic. And so, um, how has the climate changed since you were younger?
Certainly, I think aside from moving and changing, I guess, weather between Mexico and here, it certainly seems to have gotten warmer um, and a little bit more predictable and stronger in nature, especially when it comes to hurricanes, tornadoes, and at least since I've been in Philly, '05, a lot more tornado warnings and hurricanes are much stronger.
Yeah, I would have to echo the hurricane awareness. I lived through Hurricane Sandy in New York City when I was in graduate school. Devastated, stuck in my house for 8 days underwater. That kind of level of storm just didn't happen as much when I was a kid. And I constantly am thinking about what the next storm might bring to our area.
And well, that leads us to the second question, which is on an everyday basis or on a consistent basis, do you think about climate and what do you think?
Yes, I personally essentially moved around only on bike, through a bike, from home to here. So I sort of constantly thinking through that because of my actions, but also before and now even more with my daughters, as they've also, unfortunately, or you can say fortunately.
So we were interrupted by a little wind. What do you, let's say on a daily basis or a consistent basis, do you think about climate?
Yeah, so I bike from home to here, and so that's sort of on my mind. And one of the reasons why I started, aside from enjoying biking, and also unfortunately and fortunately, my daughters have internalized some of the anxiety with climate change. And I say fortunately because I feel like it's not a bad thing to do so, but unfortunately that they're still young and they've anxious a little bit. So that means that we have to talk through some of those changes via either age appropriate through animals or like she's really interested in the ocean and sea and how that's affected.
I also have a 4-year-old, so I'm thinking about their future and their children's future and what that will look like. But I also work in virtual and augmented reality, and there's some really amazing climate activism happening in those immersive spaces to really help everyday people understand the impact of climate change around the world, and some great data visualizations that you can do through those mediums. So it's been really effective for me to explore how to bring awareness to climate change through emerging technologies.
And what about the future? Should we be optimistic, pessimistic? Is there anything we can do?
So this is ongoing and changes, and so I think we can do a lot. But I often, at the moment, feels like that's more like a collective or personal ethical, meaning that we should do it ethically. But I'm not. I feel more pessimistic about it. I feel a little bit more pessimistic in the sense that I'm not sure if it will make a difference. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't, but it often changes. But at the moment, that's where I am.
And yourself?
I am optimistic about the next generation, right? College students came out in droves to vote in this last election, and they care deeply about climate change, and they really are looking at, the long-term future and how to sustain their future and their goals. And I really think that this next generation could make a huge impact.
Well, all right. Fantastic. Here we are on the 5th of December on Swathmore College here in Pennsylvania. Thank you very much.
Thank you.